Alright, this is John Colo at DiscountJuicers.com. Today we have the Omega VRT330 or the Omega Vert, and at a request that I do a video on specifically how to clean the juicer, or specifically on cleaning the juicer and how to clean it and how that all works. It takes me under 4 minutes. I've timed it before, but you'll see in real time in this video how long it actually takes. And I'll talk about the cleaning procedure and whatnot. So today what we're going to juice are some heirloom carrots. So I've just washed and topped all the heirloom carrots. So we have the yellow carrots here, and then we have the maroon carrots here. And the maroon carrots, they have a orange core. And first we're going to juice the yellow carrots. So we're going to turn the Omega Vert juicer on. It's very important when feeding carrots just to drop one in at a time and let the machine feed it in at its own pace. You know, barely putting any pressure on the pusher. You push them too fast, it may jam up the machine, and you do not want to feed more than one carrot at a time. Look at that delicious yellow carrot juice coming out of the Omega Vert juicer. I like heirloom carrots because they're less sweet and they have a real carrot flavor. So I'm juicing yellow carrots today. They also come in colors such as white, purple, and even red. And if you're a gardener, you should grow your own colored carrots. I'm growing red carrots this year and also white carrots. Alright, so we're just about done making the yellow carrot juice. As you can see, the yellow carrot juice is nice and yellow. I'm going to have to try that here really quick and see how it tastes. I'm going to tip the juicer up here, get the last couple of drips out. Yellow carrot juice. So we just got finished juicing the yellow carrots, and now one of the nice features of the Omega Vert juicer is that it's virtually self-cleaning. So what we're going to do now is we basically have the empty carafe here, and we didn't take it apart or do anything. You can see all the residual carrot pulp coming out of the machine. And what we're going to do now is we're going to turn the machine on and just literally take some water, some clean water, and pour it through the machine. And if you watch very closely, you'll see the water coming out of the machine at first will be that yellow color, which is the carrot color. And if you look on this side, you'll see actually the water is literally still pushing the pulp through the machine to get it reset or get it clean. And as you can see, the automatic wiping blade inside the machine is spinning around, and there's a silicone blade, much like the windshield wiper on your car. So the blade is going around and cleaning the screen as you're juicing. So as we're pouring more water in, the screen is getting clean with the wiper, and now the water now is finally coming out clear. And so now we're pretty much reset for juicing our next batch of carrots. So now we're going to juice the maroon carrots in the Omega Vert juicer. As you can see, the maroon carrots are maroon on the outside, but on the inside, if you do a close-up, you can see that they're actually orange. So we're going to go ahead and turn this on, and this is probably going to make a really nice, vibrant colored juice. As you can see, I'm dropping only one carrot in at a time, letting the Omega Vert literally feed itself. Wow, look at that color. It's like a blood orange juice color. It's a maroon carrot juice. I really like to juice carrots. Not all the time do I juice them straight. I usually mix my carrots with greens. I think greens are very important to juice. When you're juicing greens, you should probably make 3/4 of the glass full of carrot juice, celery, or cucumber, and then do 1/4 of the glass of the greens, the dark leafy greens such as the kale, collards, and cabbages, the dark green cabbages, and things like that, because they can be very, very strong. Look at that, juice is still coming out. And we got pretty much a glass there of maroon carrot juice out of the Omega Vert juicer. So we're going to go ahead and turn the juicer off, and we're going to go ahead, and what we're going to do to make cleaning a little bit easier is we're going to put the carafe underneath there again, and we're literally just going to feed some water through. You know, we're just going to blast this water through there really fast. As fast as we can pour it in, as fast as it comes out of the Omega Vert juicer, and as you can see, the water is just about coming out clear. So just by doing this step here, you're dislodging some of the extra pulp inside the machine. Now that's going to come out. So now when you clean the machine, you're not going to have to dislodge that pulp because the water that you just put through the machine helps move that extra pulp through the juicer. So now to clean the machine, literally all you do is you turn the machine off. You basically take this upper housing and you twist it to the right. It comes off. And you'll have this piece, and then the next piece you'll take off is you'll take this whole body and you're going to hold onto it firmly and you're going to rotate it to the left. And then it turns up and off. You could easily take these parts over here to the sink. I'm going to turn the sink on, and before I turn the sink on, let me show you. You know, they give you this cleaning brush with the Omega Vert juicer. Now this cleaning brush may be good for, I don't know, something, but it's not good for the Omega Vert juicer. This brush is a carryover from some of the other Omega juicers. So I highly recommend, especially with the Omega Vert juicer, to buy something like a standard dish brush. Now, you know, I don't like to use scouring pads or the sponge with the scouring pads. They will scratch your juicer surface. What I like to use is a nylon bristle brush with usually stiff bristles. And that usually will not scratch the surface and dislodge all the pulp. It's especially important to get the screen clean in the Omega Vert juicer, because if you don't get the screen totally clean, the pulp will harden and dry in the little screen holes, and then that'll reduce your yield in the long run. So let's go ahead and we're not going to use their brush. We're going to use the dish brush, and you know, these are about $1 or $2 at the dollar store or your local department store. So we're going to turn the water on, and literally all we do is I like to take each piece in the hand, run it under the water while I'm just literally brushing it out. I'll run water through the whole piece and get all the pulp off of it, and this piece is done. The next pieces, we'll take this out, and then we'll basically push these pieces apart. You'll see I'll have the auger, the screen, and the wiping blade assembly. The wiping blade is easiest. You literally just rinse that off and brush it off. Now these parts are dishwasher safe. If you did want to put them in the dishwasher, you definitely need to turn the heat drying off. No heat drying on this, on the Omega Vert juicer, and top shelf only. Do not put these in the bottom shelf, and do not use it with heat. Otherwise, you may melt the parts. So I always recommend to hand wash every time after you make juice. The next part we will be cleaning is the auger. Now in the auger, I want to point out, you know, there's this ring around the bottom where, you know, this actually, the brush they give you might be handy. There's a little screwdriver end, and sometimes I like to take the screwdriver end and go in this little crevice here. Helps to get it cleaner. So we're going to go ahead once again and take our brush and just scrub this clean. Literally the pulp just melts off of the auger. Really easy to clean. That's done. The hardest part to clean now is the screen, and with the larger brush you could literally get in this screen, and as you can see, I'm turning the brush and I'm turning the screen as I'm turning. So I'll first do the inside. I'll do the inside and just and then I'll go ahead and do the outside, you know, while I'm scrubbing and turning. And it looks like I pretty much got that all clean. That was pretty easy. And the last part is this housing. And basically, all you really need to do is rinse this housing out, dislodge all the pulp. Now the interesting part on this is the flap on the bottom. You need to pull this flap out, and there'll be pulp stuck in here. So sometimes I try to shoot water through there. Sometimes that doesn't work. I'll use a little screwdriver end to dislodge the pulp in there, because pulp does get stuck in there. But basically, once you get it free and you start to run some water through there, it'll clean right up, and just cleans up like that. Literally, I'm just rinsing it out, maybe scrubbing a little bit, get some dislodged pulp, and there you have it. That's how easy it is to clean the Omega Vert juicer. Now, one of the questions I often get is, well, John, you know, if I use a juicer a lot, it's going to stain. It's white plastic. What do I do? Well, the best way I found to basically remove stains is actually get I like to get a big 5-gallon bucket. You can also do it with a big dish pan, or even fill your sink up, you know, block it off and fill your sink up with hot water, and use like a cup full of OxyClean. So you could buy OxyClean at your local warehouse store or department store or discount store, and just let it soak in there like overnight, or maybe even, you know, 2 nights. Definitely overnight, 2 nights will definitely do it. And then once you take that out, then you're just basically going to take your brush and rinse it out. And all the caked on stains will come off and your juicer will look like new. So that's how easy it is to get all the stains off your juicer. So this is John Kohler with DiscountJuicers.com, and I hope you saw how easy it is to clean the Omega Vert juicer today. And before we go, we have the yellow carrot juice and the maroon carrot juice, and I got to try that maroon carrot juice. Now that's good juice. So here's to your health, here's to juicing, and to the Omega Vert juicer. And be sure to visit DiscountJuicers.com/YouTube for special promotional offers for YouTube visitors.